Sleep. Why do? Sleep is one of those things that everybody does but don't really know what the act in itself does. To explain, sleep is essentially your body entering its recharge stage so that it has enough mental faculties to properly go about the next day. See, all of the events and memories that you form throughout one day need to get compartmentalized and put up somewhere else so that you have enough mental space to account and deal with all of the new memories you have to deal with the next day. And you also need to physically have to restore all the energy that you used and burned throughout one day into the next. So that is in essence what sleep is. And in this day and age of partying until your liver kind of raises that little white flag and surrender, it's kind of important to remember how much sleep we as humans need. But the question in itself is, how much sleep is needed? The answer to that is kind of odd. You kind of have to figure it out for yourself. This is because, well, between any two given people, the level of sleep that is required for them to function will most certainly vary. I myself only need about 6.5 to 7 hours, maybe 7.5 if I really need it, in order to function perfectly fine throughout the day. Any more or any less, I'm groggy and just overall not at my best. Now, have I been getting that specific time frame of sleep? But the short solution, once again, to just figuring out your perfect sleep time frame, just take a couple days to figure it out. Because while I may need 6.5 to 7 hours of sleep, anybody watching this may need a full 8 hours of sleep, as is advertised to everybody. Some may need 5, some may need 4. It is important to figure out what your length of time is to properly get a good night's sleep. But it's also important to consider, you have to remember this, that by doing this process, you're basically playing hotter or colder with your heart and mental health. What do I mean by heart health? Well, your sleep plays a lot into your heart health in general. Because if you get too little or too much sleep, you're at risk of such things as cardiovascular disease, heart disease in general, diabetes. Oh, would you look at that? It's something else I can blame my weight on. Diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, and a lot more. This is because being awake for long periods of time, or even just short periods of time after getting too much sleep, can put as much strain on your heart as it does your mind in general. So the next time you go out for the weekend, or just any day in general, looking to put your liver and digestive system through the equivalent of a WWE Hell in a Cell match until the sun shines up again the next day, remember that you're also putting your heart and brain at a tremendous amount of risk. So in general, sleep